Hello and welcome into some afternoon action of Grand Lake Mariner baseball right here on YouTube. Brian Jovic, proud to be with you on the call. We have a doubleheader on tap for today versus the Licking County Settlers. It's Grand Lake Mariners versus the Licking County Settlers. And this is how the lineup is going to shake up for Licking County as Doc Wilson winds delivers. First pitch swung on, hit pretty well out to left field and pretty deep. And it's one pitch, one run, as Miguel Pimentel goes deep off the first offering from Doc Wilkerson. So Licking County takes a 1-0 lead here in the top half of the first inning. Here's how the rest of the lineup is going to shake up. Carl Turner, he's in center field. He's going to be batting second. Henry Eileen is the DH. He'll be batting third. Nick Vogie is at first. He'll be batting in the cleanup spot. Clinton Strobel's doing the catching duties, batting 5. Batting 6, Zach Rybczynski. He's the second baseman. Nick Warren is in right field. He's going to be batting 7th. Brady Benninger is the third baseman, batting 8th. And Mitchell Johnson in left field, rounding out the order. Turner fouls this one back, strike 1. Oh, yeah. Next pitch swung on. This one's hit pretty well to right center field. This ball is traveling, and this one is gone. Back-to-back home runs to start off the game here for Licking County, and they now have a 2-0 lead. So Pimentel and Turner go back-to-back here to begin the ball game.
Back-to-back bombs give the Settlers a 2-0 lead. That'll bring up the designated hitter from Eau Claire, Wisconsin.
You win game 1.
So the wind is blowing out, folks, so could be carrying it a little bit well here this afternoon, as Henry Eileen comes to the plate. He's the DH, and that one hit him. So he's going to head down to first. Wilkerson struggling a little bit. It's been a while since he's been on the mound for the Mariners.
Nobody out. Runner at first brings up the cleanup hitter and first baseman from Savage, Minnesota, University of Memphis.
Nick Vogie comes to the plate, the first baseman. Run on first, 2 in here on 2 solo shots. Here's the pitch. That one in there for a strike, 0-1. Wilkerson, his last outing came against the Lorain County Ironmen. That was about 2.5 weeks ago on July 12th. The next pitch swung on, popped back out of play. It's an 0-2 count. He went 6 innings, gave up 4 runs, only one of those earned, 6 hits, 3 walks, and 4 strikeouts. And here's the next 0-2 pitch, down low, 1-2. These games do somewhat have a meaning for the Mariners because they could still try to host a home playoff game. It's their magic number is 2 here, as the 1-2 pitch is bounced to the plate. Isles with the nice block, 2-2. The Mariners currently have a game up on the Copperheads and a game and a half on the Steam to host the game here at Montgomery Field. Magic number 2. So 2 wins today, or a win and a loss by Southern Ohio would get the Mariners a home playoff game come Tuesday. 2 balls, 2 strikes, no one gone. Top half the first inning. 2 home runs already in the inning for Licking County. Here's the 2-0 pitch. That's up high, 3-2. So full count here on the 3-hole hitter. Runner on first. No one gone. Wilkerson comes to that. The next pitch swung on. High chopper to short. Osmo going to come up with it. Only play on to first in time. And there's the first out of the inning. Couldn't turn 2 because it was in front of the bag at second. It was going to be a tough play for Osmo to turn to. He takes the easy, guaranteed out at first, and now there's one gone here in the top half of the first inning. Clinton Strobel, the catcher, comes to the plate now with a runner on second and one gone. That pitch bounces his plate. Good block by Isles. 1-0 count. Oh, I guess it hit him. So Strobel heads down to first now with a hit by pitch. Second one in the inning.
Bring up the second baseman from Prior Lake, Minnesota, and the University of Nebraska.
And the second baseman, Jack Rapinski, comes to the plate. Wilkerson comes set. The first pitch to Rapinski is popped out of play, 0-1. Turn and look back to second base. Chase the runner back. A pitch swung on, popped up, out of play. 0-2 the count here on Zach Rapinski. Coming into today with a .212 average, 1 home run, and 7 RBIs. The 0-2, just a bit outside, 1-2. One-two pitch swung on, and this one is softly lined into center field, but Buckman makes the catch on the edge of the grass. 2 gone. So 2 in, 2 gone, 2 on. And the right fielder, Nick Warren, comes to the plate. Wilkerson comes into today with a 3-0 record, 1.88 ERA, making his 6th start for the Mariners. He does have 1 shutout game against the Scouts on July 5th. Here's the pitch. That one's down low, 1-0. Yes, 28 2/3 innings pitched, 21 strikeouts, 12 walks, and 20 hits allowed. Allowed back-to-back home runs to begin the inning off the bat of Pimentel and Turner. There's the 1-0 pitch. That swung on, fouled straight back, 1-1. Wilkerson steps off. So still a 1-1 count here on Warren. He's in right field for the Settlers. Throw back to second. Scooped up by Buckman. Warren, 208 average on the year, 2 doubles and 2 RBIs. Is all to his name on the year. A pitch swung on. That one's fouled off. Count goes to 1-2. Doubleheader today, meaning we're just playing 2 7-inning games. The second game going to begin about, I think, 30 minutes after the conclusion of this first one. Wilkerson comes set. The 1-2 pitch swung on. This one's lined to Osmo at short. He flips it to Buckman at second, and that will end the inning. Licking County, though, strikes first. Back-to-back home runs from the top of the order, and Miguel Pimentel and Carl Turner. We go to the bottom half of the first inning. It's the Mariners 0, Settlers 2. You're listening and watching Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. Bottom half of the first inning we go. Settlers on top 2-0 over Grand Lake. Here in game 1 of the doubleheader, here's how the Mariners lineup shakes up. Joe Isles, he's going to lead things off. He's behind the plate tonight. Nate Osmo at short, batting second. Blake Buckman batting third at second base. Tuck Linder in the cleanup spot at first. Nick Varda in right field, batting fifth. R.J. Williams, he's in left. He's going to be batting sixth. Nick Emanuel, the DH today, or in for the first game, and he's going to be batting seventh. Cole Womack batting eighth at third, and Stephen Fitzsimmons rounding out the order in center field. Licking County comes in today with a record of 16-21. Mariners with a record of 23-16.
On the mound in game 1 for Licking County, a native of Venetia, Pennsylvania, pitches in the spring for the Cardinals of Otterbein University in Westerville. Number 29, Stevie Uran. Uran pitching for Licking County.
Stevie Uran is the pitcher for Licking County. 6'4", 205. Left-hander from Venetia, Pennsylvania. Attends Otterbein College. On the year, 2-1 record, 2.84 ERA, making his 5th appearance for Licking County. His 3rd start. 19 innings pitched, 25 strikeouts, 6 walks, and 11 hits for Stevie Uran. Here's the pitch. That one's outside, 1-0. He has not pitched against the Mariners this year. In his last outing, a little over a week ago, he went 2 innings, got the win as the next pitch outside, 2-0. He gave up 1 hit, walked 2, and struck out 5. Here's the line. The 2-0 bounces to the plate. 3-0 the count on Joe Isles, the leadoff hitter for the Mariners. Isles now the single season hits leader all time for the Mariners. And they're about 27 years of existence, so it's pretty a neat accomplishment for Joe Isles. That pitch in there for a strike. 3-1. 57 hits. The record was 55. He got 3 yesterday. Here's the line, the 3-1 pitch. That swung on, fouled straight back, 3-2. And we still have at least 4 more games to play for Isles, so chance to bump that number up even farther. Here's the 3-2 pitch. That one swung on. That one's popped back out of play. Count remains full at 3-2. The line, the payoff pitch to Isles, swung on, fouled straight back. Count remains 3-2. The line, the payoff pitch once more to Isles. This one's flied out to right field near the line, and it is going to be a foul ball. We'll do it again at 3-2. So Isles with a good battle in the leadoff spot right now. He's seen 8 pitches. The 9th pitch of the bat coming up. And that one is down and away. Isles draws a leadoff walk. And Nate Osmo comes to the plate.
With the leadoff hitter reaching, that brings up the number 2 hitter and the shortstop. From Portland, Oregon and Dartmouth College, number 18, Nate Osmo.
So Nate Osmo comes to the plate. That's shortstop for the Mariners tonight. As first pitch to Osmo misses for a ball, 1-0. Runner on first, no one gone. Bottom half the first inning. The next pitch misses. 2-0 the count on Nate Osmo. The Mariners, with 25 team home runs on the year, they're one away from tying last year's team record of 26. The next pitch, check swing by Osmo. They're saying he went around. 2-1. I guess 1-2. I thought it was 2-1. My bad. Isles takes his lead off first. He's off and running. Osmo swings and misses. And Isles down at second. They're going to call catcher's interference, so Joe Isles is down out at second too. Or batter's interference, sorry. So Isles is out, and now there's 2 gone as Blake Buckman comes to the plate.
We have 2 out, nobody on. That'll bring up the Mariners' second baseman, number 44 from Louisiana Monroe, Blake Buckman.
Blake Buckman coming to the plate the first time tonight. Second baseman, where he's been at all season. Here's the pitch. That one bounces, 1-0. You want to pitch to Buckman? Over for a strike. 1-1. That pitch fouled off. It's a 1-2 count here on Blake Buckman. On at the first inning, 2-0. Licking County leads it. A pitch swung on, fouled straight back. Count remains 1-2. The next pitch just misses. Buckman stays alive. It's a 2-2 count. Next pitch outside. Full count here on Blake Buckman with 2 gone in the bottom half of the first inning. Duran winds, delivers. The payoff pitch is swung on and missed. Inning over. So we head to the top half of the second inning. No score, or Licking County leads at 2-0. We'll be right back. You're listening and watching Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. Brady Bedingfield to the plate. The first pitch was fouled off. So it's an 0-1 count here. We're in the top half of the second inning. Next one is swung on. This one's hit pretty well out to center field, but Fitzsimmons over makes the catch, and there's one gone here in the inning.
One man up and one man down. That'll bring up the left fielder now.
That's going to bring up
He's from Reynoldsburg, Ohio.
Mitchell Johnson. He's in
Ohio West.
left field for the Settlers here tonight.
Number 3, Mitchell Johnson.
The Settlers lead at 2-0. They went back-to-back to begin the ball game. Pimentel and Turner. As Wilkerson Wines delivers first pitch in there for a strike to Johnson. Next one swung on. Chopper down the first baseline. Linder waits back, gets it on the hop, takes it to first himself. 2 gone. 2 gone here in the top half of the second inning. We go back to the top of the order with Miguel Pimentel, the shortstop. He went deep to left center field his first time up. Up again here. Wilkerson Wines delivers the pitch. Swung on that one's line in a left field for a base hit. So Pimentel being aggressive here early. He's only seen 2 pitches, but has a home run and a single to his name.
2 outs, runner at first, moves up to center fielder.
As Carl Turner comes to the plate, the center fielder for Licking County.
In the spring, he plays for the Griffins of Seton Hill University in Greensburg, PA. Number 9, Carl Turner.
First pitch says strike, 0-1. The next pitch is called a ball, 1-1. So that's your number 2 for the Mariners to get a home playoff game come Tuesday. Either need to win 2 tonight or win 1, and the Copperheads lose. Next pitch, healthy hack, but swung on and missed. 1-2 the count here now on Turner. Next one swung on, slowly tapped to second. Buckman just going to take it himself as he was on his way. And that will end the inning here in the top half of the second inning.
Settlers don't score, got a hit.
We go to the bottom half of the second inning. 2-0 Settlers lead it. You're listening and watching Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. Dr. Linders singles into center field to begin the bottom half of the second inning. Mariners collect their first hit of the day.
Nobody out, runner at first base. The right fielder now steps in for Grand Lake. Hometown, Pickerington, Ohio. Springtime team, Ashland.
And Nick Varda going to step to the plate. So Nick Varda to the plate, run on first, no one gone. 2-0, the Settlers lead it. Duran on the mound. As here's the first pitch. Varda backs him up a little bit. 1-0 the count. The 1-0 pitch to Varda. That one scoots him back even more. 2-0. That count on Nick Varda. Next one. Healthy act by Varda, but he missed it. 2-1. Ryan comes set. 2-1. And at the knees for a strike. 2-2. Two balls, two strikes on Nick Varda. Bottom half of the second inning. Settlers on top, 2-0. Next pitch, that one's down low, full count. So, Duran, I have to throw Varda a strike here unless he wants to walk him. Infield kind of playing middle of the turf. Here's the pitch. Swung out and missed. Varda went up high for that one. One gone.
The left fielder now bats for Grand Lake. He's from Pickerington, Ohio.
R.J. Williams steps to the plate.
State University, number 36.
Runner on first, one gone. First pitch, swinging for R.J. Williams. So count goes to 0-1. Mariners coming off a win last night against the Graders 6-3. Now I have a game up on Southern Ohio for to host that playoff game. Here's the next pitch. That one's in there for a strike. 0-2. But the Northern and Southern Division, they're coming down to the wire there. As in the Northern Division, St. Clair and Grand River fighting it out for that second place. Here's the next pitch to Williams, fouled back. Count still 0-2. St. Clair, they started off the year pretty hot, to my recollection. But Grand River is coming back, and St. Clair falling off a little bit. The Green Giants only a half game up there in the Northern Division, and what it's looking like is that St. Clair does not have a game left on the year. It looks like they're done, and that means Grand River can take the second place in Northern Division as R.J. Williams calls time with 2 wins. Here's the pause. The runner takes off. That one line foul down the left field line. Count remains 0-2. In the Southern Division, the Copperheads and Steam are fighting it out. The Copperheads currently have a half-game lead over the Steam. Both teams with 2 games left on the season. The Copperheads will play the Richmond Jazz later tonight. That one swung on, fouled straight back. And the Steam are playing the Hamilton Joes. Richmond Jazz have clinched that Southern Division. as that one fouled away, and R.J. Williams staying alive once again. His 4th foul ball with an 0-2 count. So despite the division winners, the Mariners the only other team to clinch a playoff berth here in the GLSCL. Durant comes set. The 0-2 pitch, and that one is called. Strike 3 on R.J. Williams. 2 gone here in the inning. So after a leadoff single by Tucker Linder, back-to-back strikeouts by Uran, he now has 4 on the day in 2 innings, and Nick Emanuel comes to the plate. Designated hitter for Grand Lake in game 1 here. Here's the pitch. That one swung on. That one's hit pretty well out to right field, going back on it, but making the catch on the run is the right fielder Warren, and it will end the bottom half of the 2nd inning. 3-2. It's the Settlers 2, the Mariners 0. You're listening and watching Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. We go here to the top of the 3rd inning. Settlers lead at 2-0. Here's the pitch from Wilkerson. That's in there for a strike. 0-1. Next pitch misses for a ball. 1-1. Two one count now as Wilkerson winds delivers the pitch, and that one's right at the knees. 2-2. Settlers, they lead the ball game 2-0 on 2 solo shots back in the top half of the 1st inning. They went back to back to lead off the ball game. That pitch swung out and missed. Wilkerson has his 1st strikeout of the day, and there's 1 gone here in the top half of the 3rd inning. Going to bring up Nick Vogie to the plate, the first baseman. Grounded out to short, his 1st time up. In 1 of the doubleheader, 7 innings for both. The pitch is called a ball, 1-0. Badger with us here today. We'll have 30 minutes after this, and a pitch grounded to second. Buckman shuffles feet, throw on to first in time. 2 gone. And we'll play a game tomorrow at 7, or no, scratch that. We'll play a game at 4:05, new start time for you. We'll end the season in the afternoon. A lot of teams doing that. The only teams that aren't will be the Joes this team and the 4 northern teams who are playing. Here's the pitch. That one's down low, 1-0. They count here on Clinton Strobel. Here's the 1-0 pitch. That one in there for a strike. 1-1. Strobel was hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. Up again here for the second time. Next pitch down low. 2-1. A 2-1. Swung. Got a miss. 2-2. That pitch down low. Full count here on Clinton Strobel. A pitch just missed the bat outside. Full count. A lot going on here in Salina this weekend. I believe it's Lake Fest. There's stuff going on downtown. Big parade later today, I believe, as well. So a lot of people out attending that. Runner on first, 2 gone. Here's the pitch. That one swung on. That one's roped into left center field. Fitzsimmons going back, making the catch on the run right in front of the track. That will end the top half of the third inning. We go to the bottom of the third. Settlers lead it 2-0. You're listening watching Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. We go here to the bottom half of the third inning. 2-0. The Settlers lead it. 2 runs on 3 hits for Licking County. No runs on 1 hit for the Mariners so far through 3. Cole Womack going to lead teams off for the Mariners here in the bottom half of the third. It's going to be Womack, Fitzsimmons, and then back to the top of the order with Joe Isles. So Uran doing a nice job on the mound so far. He has 4 strikeouts through 2. He winds, delivers. The first pitch to Womack is down and away, 1-0. It is a gorgeous day here in Salina, Ohio. Close to 77 degrees. Here's the wind, the pitch. That one is swung on. That one's hit pretty well right center field. They're racing over. Diving catch. Does he make the catch? No, it pops out the glove. Womack on his way to second. And they are with a leadoff double to begin here in the bottom half of the third inning. It was a good stretch out right there from the right fielder, Warren, but just could not come up with the baseball as it popped out of his glove.
Nobody out, runner at second.
And there's no one gone here now. And Stephen Fitzsimmons comes to the plate.
And Valparaiso University. Number 43, Stephen Fitzsimmons.
Bill Stephen Fitzsimmons comes to the plate. Center fielder for the Mariners today. Runner on second, no one gone. Fitzsimmons moving up in the box, most likely going to be a bunt here. Yes, he squares around, pulls it back, down low, 1-0. So trying to get the runner over to first, or excuse me, the third, with just one gone. And the ever so dangerous hitter, Joe Isles, on deck. Knowing, with one gone. Ren trying to. I know. I am saying with one gone, so they're trying to get him to third with just one gone. No. Yeah. I get you. I know where you're coming from. But. One ball, one strike. As that one is bunted down the first baseline. And it's going to end up being a foul ball, so count moves to 1-2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes on Stephen Fitzsimmons. Runner on second, no one out here in the bottom half of the third inning. 2-0, the Settlers lead at Uran. Comes set, lefty on lefty matchup. Here's the pitch. Outside, 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes here on Stephen Fitzsimmons. Uran, the pause. The pitch swung on right back to Uran. He tried to look the runner back, but he just turned and threw on to first. He had Womack in a rundown. Decides to take the easy out instead.
One out, runner at third.
And there's one gone now and a runner at third, so Stephen Fitzsimmons does his job.
Catcher steps in. In the spring, he plays for the Redbirds of Illinois State. Number 9, Joe Isles.
Yep. So Joe Isles to the plate, runner on third. One gone. A pitch. Is called a ball, 1-0. Isles trying to bring that run in here. Here's the next pitch. That one swung on. That one fly to right field near the line. And makes the catch. The runner from third is tagging. The throw to the plate is not going to be in time. A sacrifice fly and RBI for Joe Isles, his 29th on the year. The Mariners now are on the scoreboard. As it's a sacrifice fly from Joe Isles.
Run comes home.
Makes it 2 gone, but
Bring up the shortstop. In the spring, he plays for the Big Green of Dartmouth College in Hanover.
it's a 2-1 advantage now by Licking County. So Nate Osmo comes to play, shortstop. Struck out swinging his last time up. Duran goes back to the windup, the pitch. That one in there for a strike, 0-1. Next pitch, high and away, 1-1. Next pitch misses, 2-1. As the next pitch misses, 3-1 the count here on Nate Osmo. Mariners get a run here in the bottom half of the third. A leadoff double by Womack comes around to score on a sacrifice fly from Joe Isles. The next pitch misses. The inning stays alive. Osmo heads down to first with a 2-out walk. Blake Buckman comes to the plate for the Mariners.
Runner at first. Brings up to second base.
He struck out swinging his first time up.
Louisiana at Monroe. Number 44, Blake Buckman.
To Blake Buckman, the second baseman for the Mariners. Osmo down at first. Two walks issued by Uran today with 4 strikeouts. That pitch swung out. That one's fouled back off the mask of Strobel. Count goes to 0-1. It is a gorgeous day here, about 77 degrees. Light breeze, and if I had my way, this is how I'd want the weather 24/7. Not too hot, not too cold, with the light breeze. Sunny. And just a great day here at the park. A throw over, Osmo back in, standing up. Game 1, doubleheader. 2-1, Settlers lead. Game 2 going to follow this one about 30 minutes after. Urank comes set. Here's the pitch. That swung on and missed. Buckman down, count 0-2. The only game going on right now is this one. The Ironmen at Lorain County like to start theirs at 6:35, and then the rest will begin at 7:05. Here's the pause by Uran. The 0-2 pitch swung on. This one is flied out to right field. Warren coming in, makes the catch for the third and final out of the inning. We go to the top half of the 4th inning. The Mariners get a run back here in the bottom half of the 3rd on a sac fly from Joe Isles. 2-1 our score as we head to the top of the 4th. Settlers leading. You're listening and watching Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. We go here to the top half of the 4th inning. 1 out already in the inning. Sorry, taking care of some issues that weren't here, but some other issues. I'll figure it out. And now there's a runner on second as it's a double by Brady Bedingfield. So runner on second, 1 gone. First pitch here to Johnson is a ball. 1-0. Goes double down the line. Or Bainfield. That pitch in there for a strike. 1-1. One ball, one strike. Here's the next pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. 2-1. Settlers lead it. Top half of the fourth inning. Game one, doubleheader. Mariners get one in the bottom half of the third. Sac fly by Joe Isles. 2 runs in the top half of the first for Settlers. Here's the next pitch. Swung on and missed. Curveball fooled Johnson right there. And now there's 2 gone. And runner at second would go to the top of the order with Miguel Pimentel. He's 2 for 2 on the day, a home run and a single. He's been first pitch swinging in both those at-bats. Being very aggressive against Doc Wilkerson. Here's the next pitch. That one's down low. 1-0. So Pimentel at the plate with a runner on second. There's the 1-0 pitch. That one swung on. That one tapped foul down the third base line. 1-1 the count. Doc Wilkerson on the mound for the Mariners, making his first start since about 2.5 weeks. I think he had pulled his back a little bit, but he's all right. He's back and throwing now. Here's the 1-1 up high, 2-1. Pimentel, he came into the game batting .279 with 8 doubles, 4 home runs, and 21 RBIs. But he now has a home run, so make it 5 home runs and 22 RBIs. The next pitch, swing and a miss. 2-2. So 2s across the board. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 gone. Runner on second. Wilkerson looks on. Now he comes set. The pitch swung on. That one's grounded foul towards the Mariners dugout. Count remains 2-2. That one grounded foul down third base line as well towards the bullpen of the Mariners. Still 2-2. There's the pause, the 2-2 pitch. Swung, got him, missed. He strikes him out in the top half of the fourth inning. We go to the bottom of the fourth. 2-1, Settlers lead it. You're listening and watching Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. Tucker Linder steps to the plate. He's 1 for 1. He singled in his first at-bat back in the second inning. 2-1, Settlers lead it. Uran Wines delivers. The pitch is outside, 1-0. Going to be Linder, Varda, R.J. Williams here. As the pitch to Linder swung on and missed, 1-1. Had a good pitch to his liking, just couldn't come up with contact right there. Next pitch outside. 2-1, the count here. The next pitch swung on, and Linder loses his bat, and it goes to the concrete on the backstop, hoping the bat's all right. Varda hands it to him. He checks it out. Everything seems to be okay. Here's the pitch to Linder. He swings and misses. One gone here in the inning.
Up and one down. That'll bring up the right fielder. Springtime team, the Eagles of Ashland University. Number 35, Nick Varda.
So on gone, bottom half of the fourth inning, Nick Varda comes to the plate. Struck out swinging in his first at-bat. Fifth strikeout by Uran. Here's that pitch outside, 1-0. Next pitch misses. 2-0 the count on Nick Varda. Two balls, no strikes. Here's the line, the 2-0 pitch. That one down low. 3-0. The count on Nick Varda. R.J. Williams awaits on deck. Next pitch taken all the way. Varda 3-1 the count. A pitch swung on. That one's lined up the middle, but Pimentel right behind second comes up with the ball, throws on to first to retire Varda for out number 2.
2 outs, nobody aboard.
2 gone, and they bring R.J. Williams to the plate. He struck out looking in his first AB.
Of BGSU, number 36, R.J. Williams.
Williams coming in today, 289 batting average, 3 doubles, 6 RBIs, and team leading 21 walks on the year. Swine the pitch. Williams shows bunt, pulls back, called the ball, 1-0. Bottom half of the fourth, 2-1, Settlers lead it. There's 2 gone in the inning. Urian Wines delivers the pitch. Pushed it down the first baseline. It's going to be a tough play, and that's going to be a bunt single for R.J. Williams. Beautiful job right there from him to get that one down. And now there's a runner at first with 2 gone.
2 outs, runner at first. The DH will bat from North Dakota State University in Fargo, North Dakota.
Nick Emanuel comes to the plate. A designated hitter flew out to right field his first time up. A pitch in there for a strike, 0-1. Oh, 1 count on Emanuel. Uran comes set, and he delivers to first. The ball gets away. R.J. Williams going to move up at least 90 feet. Going to be held up at second base. So rule that E1, I believe. So it is an E1. R.J. Williams down to second. So runner in scoring position now with 2 gone. Emmanuel at the plate. It's an 0-1 count on him. Here's the pitch. That one's in there for a strike at the knees. 0-2. It's like Nick Newton warming up in the bullpen for the Mariners. A pitch swung on, fouled off towards the cars out. And in the parking lot, count remains 1-2. Well, 0-2 the count on Emmanuel. R.J. Williams down at second base. Look back at second for Duran. Now the toss home. That one swung on. That one's down the first baseline. Up with it is Vogie. Touches first himself to end the inning. We go to the bottom half of the 4th inning. 2-1, the top half of the 5th inning. 2-1, Settlers lead it. You're listening and watching Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. We go to the top half of the 5th inning. New pitcher on the mound as Nick Newton has come on to the pitch. So Nick Newton comes to the mound, 0-2 record, 12.60 ERA, making his 9th appearance out of the pen. 10 innings pitched, 7 strikeouts, 13 walks, and 10 hits for the right-hander from Marshall University. Last outing came against the Copperheads. He went 1 inning, did not allow a run or any hits. He walked 1 and struck out 1. He comes set here. First pitch is up high, 1-0. Going to face the 2-3-4 hitters. Carl Turner is first one. He's 1 for 2 with a home run and a fielder's choice. His last time up. A pitch, checked his swing. Did he go around? No, he did not. Very surprising. Looks like he went around up here, but they say no, he did not. 2-0 the count. The 2-0 pitch. That one swung on. That one's lined into right center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Varda over to cut things off. And Turner's going to be held at first base with a leadoff single. Oh. Turner at first. They'll bring up Henry Eileen. He's 0 for 1. With a hit by pitch in the first, struck out swinging in his last at bat. Here's the next pitch. That one's down low, 1-0. A runner takes off for second. That one swung on. That one's fouled off behind the plate. Yeah, moves to 1-1. Oh, Turner was off and running on that pitch. Well, he has 2 stolen bases on the year. Not a very aggressive team. 48 stolen bases for the Settlers. Here comes Sat with the 1-1. Here's the pitch. That one in there for a strike. 1-2. Got him off balance with the off-speed pitch right there from Newton. Looked like a change-up. He looks over at first. Now he comes set. The 1-2 pitch outside. 2-2. Throw over, back in safely is Turner. Another throw over, and that one gets by. Turner going to end up going down to second base. He's going to be waved on to third. Linder's throw from across the ball diamond not going to be in time, so ending up all the way down at third with no one gone here is Turner on the air throw from Nick Newton. Turner at third, no one gone. Top half of the 5th inning, 2-1. Settlers lead it. 2-2 count here on Henry Island. The next pitch, and it hit him. So Island gonna head down to first after the hit by pitch. The infield was in for the Mariners.
Nobody out. Runners on the corner.
Middle infield goes back more, and corner infield stays in for Grand Lake. Nick Vogie comes to the plate, 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts, 1 to short, 1 to second. A pitch swung on. This one's flat out to left field. R.J. Williams coming on. Makes the catch. The tag from third. The throw to the plate, not in time. The throw to second now. And that one's not in time as well. I believe that Turner did leave from third pretty earlier, though. See if they appeal down to third. And no, they say he did not. I thought he did. He looked like he left pretty early, but they're saying he didn't. A run comes in to score. 1 gone now in the inning. Runner on second.
1 away, run home, runner at second. 3-1, Licking County leads.
So Joe Isles goes out to talk to Nick Newton as Glenn Strobel comes to the plate. He does not have an official at bat. He's been hit by a pitch and walked in his last at bat. So Island down at second base with 1 gone, 1 run in, 3-1. The Settlers lead it. That pitch in there for a strike. 0-1. Lynn blowing out to center field. Still for this game. Here's the pitch. That one checked the swing, went around. Now moves to 0-2. Here on Clinton Strobel. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 gone. Newton looks on. Shakes off. Isles at first. Now he comes set. Here's the next pitch. That one swung on. That one's grounded to Buckman at second. Up with it. Throw on to first in time. Meanwhile, the runner from second moves to third. 2 gone in the inning. When a runner 90 feet away from scoring, Zach Rapinski comes to the plate. Rapinski is 0 for 2 on the night. He flew out to center field in his last at-bat. I don't believe there's any MLB scores going on right now. We'll check, though. We'll check for you. Newton comes set. Here's the pitch. That one's swung on. That one's fouled off. So, yeah, it goes 0-1. And I stand corrected. There's 5 games that have already, or 2 that have already been played, 3 going on right now. The 2 that are over with, the Angels defeat the Blue Jays 6-5 already today in Toronto, and the Yankees defeat the Rays 5-4. Here's the pitch. That one in there for a strike. 0-2 the count here on Zach Rapinski. The Dodgers are on top of the Giants in Los Angeles 2-1 at the end of 7. Here's the next pitch. That one outside. 1-2. Seattle Mariners beating the Mets 3-1 in Seattle. Bottom of the 6th inning there. And Tigers Astros, they're just beginning, I believe, in Detroit. Next pitch. Ooh, boy. Newton was taking a hard step to their dugout. I don't blame him. A close pitch there, but count moves to 2-2. The next pitch, and that one hits Rapinski. I always called him Zipchinski. Hey, that's a reliever for the Mariners, nicknamed Scrabble. Well, the runner's on the corners now with 2 gone. And it's going to bring up Nick Warren, the right fielder. Flew out to right field in his last at-bat, 0 for 2 on the night. About 6 other games going to go on later tonight, and most of them starting within the hour. Braves and Phillies going to square off in Philadelphia at 7:05. Royals going to play the Red Sox in Boston, 7:10 first pitch. That one swung on. That one's line foul, right-hand side. Count goes to 0-1. The Cubs Brewers going to face off at 7:10 in Milwaukee. Indians White Sox 7:10 in Chicago. Reds Marlins first pitch 7:10 in Miami, and Diamondbacks Cardinals, they'll begin at 7:15. That pitch inside. There's another hit-by pitch. I don't know. Is that how many hit-by pitches is that? Is that 5, 3, 4?
For 3 for Newton, 5 total.
5 total, 3 for Newton in the inning. So bases loaded, and Brady Bedingfield comes to the plate. He doubled his last time up.
Number 31, Brady Bedingfield.
Well, bases loaded here in the top half of the 5th inning. Newton looking to get out of it. He's hit 3 batters. Here's the pitch. It's in there for a strike, 0-1. Comes set, the 0-1 pitch. That one swung on, lined up the middle. That gets into center field for a base hit. 1 run scores. Runner from second being waved home. The throw to third. It's not going to be anywhere in time. 2 runs come in to score, and that increases the lead for Licking County. They now lead at 5-1 here. So 3 runs here in the top half of the 5th inning.
2-run single by Bedingfield makes the score 5-1. 2 outs.
Runners on the corners with 2 gone once again.
Number 3, Mitchell Johnson.
At 2 on or 2 gone. And 1 on just moments ago, and then he loaded him up with back-to-back hit-by pitches and an RBI single from Brady Bedingfield. Brings in 2. That one swung on, fouled straight back. 0-1 the count. That will happen, and you give teams free bases. But he's on the mound. Got to work through it. Here's the next pitch. That one swung on. That one's grounded in the hole in the right field. 1 run's going to score. It's a 6-1 advantage for Licking County.
RBI single makes it 6-1. Back to the top of the batting order. Leadoff hitter, shortstop, number 19, Miguel Pimento.
Miguel Pimento comes to plate as we go back to the top of the order. 9th batter to bat this inning. He struck out swinging in his last at bat. He's 2 for 3 on the day. Here's the pitch. That one in there for a strike, 0-1. Nothing in 1 the count here. Pitch in there for a strike, and Newton ahead 0-2 now. Trade deadline coming up in the major leagues. Some big names might be moving. That pitch swung on. That one's grounded, just fouled on the first base line. Count remains 0-2. One name on the radar of the team, Sonny Gray of the Athletics. Whether he'll be moved or not is up to discussion, but Yankees and a couple other teams in on him. Big names. Probably the biggest name on the wire right now. Trade deadline coming Monday. Well, non-waiver trade deadline coming Monday. Noonan comes Saturday. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one swung on, fouled straight back. Count remains 0-2. Teams looking to sell and some teams looking to buy. And with 2 wild cards now, it's more of a buyer's market than a seller's market. So here's the next pitch. That one swung on, fouled straight back. Count remains 0-2. New comes that. The 0-2 pitch inside and high. 1-2. The pause. The 1-2 pitch. That one swung on. That one's hit pretty well out to left center field. Fitzsimmons looking up at it, and he is going to watch it sail out of here. 3-run home run. And Licking County has taken a 9-1 advantage. Big inning from Licking County. They have played 7 here. As Miguel Pimento crushes his 2nd home run of the day and gets his 4 RBIs as well.
2 outs, nobody aboard. 3-run homer makes it 9-1. Batting now, center fielder Carl Turner.
Carl Turner comes to the plate. He's 2 for 3 with a single, a run scored already in the inning. He homered back in the 1st inning. Noon comes set. Here's the pitch. That one's in there for a strike. 0-1. The base is now empty. Next pitch in there for a strike. He's at 0-2 here on Turner. 6 runs have been scored with 2 outs here in the inning. Next pitch. Down low. 1-2. A pitch swung on. This one's flied out to right field. Far to Roman over to his left. Now goes back. Makes the catch for the third and final out of the inning. So Newton works out of it, but not before allowing 7 runs in the top half of the 5th inning. Licking County now leads at 9-1. We'll be right back. You're listening and watching Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. Cole Womack steps to the plate here for the Mariners here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. 7-run top half of the 5th inning for Licking County has given them a 9-1 advantage. Here's the pitch from Womack. That one's lined in left center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. That one's going to travel all the way to the wall. Womack on his way for second. That's going to be a very close play, but Womack in there standing up as those quickly brought in. But Womack in there with his second double of the day to lead off the bottom half of the 5th inning.
Nobody out, runner at second, batting now the center
So
fielder.
Fitzsimmons comes to the plate. He's 0 for 1, grounded back to the pitcher in his first AB,
Stephen Fitzsimmons.
which got Cole Womack down to third, and a sac fly by Joe Isles, which scored the only run of the ball game for the Mariners so far. Uran still on the mound for Licking County. Here's the pitch. That one's up high, 1-0. NFL training camps have begun. I believe every team has reported already. I think the last of them reporting today. Here's the pitch to Fitzsimmons. That one's in there for a strike. 1-1. So NFL season just around the corner. As baseball season somewhat winding down here closely. So about two more full months left. The pitch outside. 2-1. I have August and then September. And September you got the 40-man call-up roster. So teams are getting limited on injuries and stuff like that. Can bring up some players to play. The next pitch inside. 3-1. Then playoffs in October. And before you know it, it'll be NBA season.
Before you know it, MLB started back up.
And just like that, before you know it, the MLB season will start back up. It's just never-ending cycle of pro sports. The next pitch to Fitzsimmons in there for a strike. 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes on Stephen Fitzsimmons. Cole Womack down at second. 9-1. Settlers lead it. Here's the pitch. That one's down low. Fitzsimmons heads down to first on a walk. We go to the top of the order with
Nobody out in 2-1.
Joe Isles.
Pick up the leadoff
Does not have
catcher.
a official at-bat on the day. He got a sac fly RBI in the 3rd inning, scoring the only Mariners run, and walked back in the 1st.
Nobody out, 2 on. The leadoff hitter and catcher steps in for the Mariners. Number 9, Joe Hiles.
So Joe Isles comes to the plate. Runners on second and first. Bottom half of the fifth inning, no one gone. Uran comes set. Here's the pitch. Swung on, fouled back. 0-1. So talk about the NBA season. Some chaos going on in Cleveland. Kyrie requesting to be traded. Wants to be a number one guy. He wants to get out of LeBron's shadow and doesn't want to be the son to LeBron James anymore. Here's the next pitch. But it's fouled back. 0-2. So pretty crazy stuff going down in Cleveland. Let me tell you. And as a Cleveland fan myself, it's not quite easy to look at and wake up to every single day, seeing that one of your best players doesn't want to be there. But
They haven't done anything except for get
yeah, that pitch swung on. That one's grounded near the hole. Pimentel up with it, but he's not going to have a play. Infield single for Joe Isles, number 58 on the year. So that's going to bring up Joe Isles. Bases loaded here in the bottom half of the fifth inning.
Number 18, Nate Osmo.
We'll have time here now as the coach of Settlers coming out to talk to Uran. So we have a pitch. I got to see it. They do not have anybody warming up currently. They're getting loose in the bullpen, I think, but nobody warming up officially, so Uran's going to stay in there. 9-1, Settlers lead it. They take a 7-run top half of the fifth inning, but we're here in the bottom half of the fifth. Mariners threatening with the bases loaded and no one gone here, and shortstop Nate Osmo comes to the plate.
Once again, batting for Grand Lake, the shortstop, Nate Osmo.
So Nate Osmo to the plate, bases loaded, no one gone. Womack at second. It's Simmons, or Womack at third. Fitzsimmons at second. Isles at first. Here's the pitch. That one swung on. That one's lined in the left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. One run's going to score. Fitzsimmons coming around third. He's going to be waved home. The throw going to be up the first base line. And that's going to be a 2-run single for Nate Osmo. And now there's runners on second and first with no one gone.
2-run single by Osmo makes the score 9-3.
So 9-3 is our score, and Blake Buckman comes to the plate.
Buckman.
If anybody's on the team, I think Blake Buckman's walk-up music is near the top of the list. A very catchy tune. Thank you. Uran still in there. Second and first with no one gone. It's Isles at second, Osmo at first. Back-to-back singles by the pair of the catcher and shortstop. That pitch in there for a strike to Blake Buckman. So Osmo collects his 26th and 27th RBIs on the year. Now good for second on the team. Isles with 29 leads the team. There's a pitch, popped him up. Right field, foul territory, and makes the catch. You hear Strobel from up here, very vocal guy.
One away, 2-1.
Very passionate. I guess you gotta like to see that. One gone in the inning now as Tucker Linder comes to the plate. 1 for 2 on the day, struck out swinging in his last debut. Here's the pitch to Linder, swing and a miss. 0-1. A pitch outside, 1-1. One ball, one strike, one gone. Second and first are base runners for the Mariners. Pitch down low. 2-1. Now, I was talking about Sonny Gray earlier. Now he's on the trade block for the Athletics. There's an update now. He'll now make his start on Sunday, and that's most likely due to the fact that they don't want him injuring himself. They are thinking about trading him as the pitch fouled off. Now moves to 2-2. So they're going to keep him out Sunday. They hold on to him. They'll most likely pitch on Tuesday for the Athletics. But if they trade him, the team getting him knows that he does not have the chance of hurting himself with the Athletics. Here's the pitch. That one's fouled away. Count remains 2-2. There's the 2-2 to Linder. That one's down the third base line. Touches third for one. A throw on across the diamond in time. Good play right there from Brady Bedingfield at third base. Ends the inning. Mariners do get 2 runs on an RBI single from Nate Osmo. We go to the top half of the 6th inning. 9-3. Settlers lead it. You're listening and watching Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. We go here to the top half of the 6th inning, 9-3. The Settlers lead it. Nick Newton still on the mound. That pitch outside, 1-0. A pitch swung on and missed. 1-1. That pitch in there for a strike, 1-2. That one swung on, that one's in right field. Varda over, makes the catch, 1 gone. A pitch outside. 1-0. Nick Newton on the mound. That pitch swung, and that's hardly a shot into left field, right under the glove of Nick Newton. And a base hit there for Nick Vogie.
A man out, but a man on. And that'll bring up the catcher for the Settlers. Number 38, Clinton Strobel.
All right, first one gone. Pitch swung on, fouled back. 0-1 the count. That pitch swung on, popped up, out of play. 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes on Clinton Strobel, who's 0 for 1 on the day. Round out the second in his last AB. A pitch outside, 1-2. 9 runs on 9 hits, 1 error for the Settlers. 3 runs on 6 hits, 1 error for the Mariners. The pitch swung on and sawed him off a little bit. Buckman going to go to second for 1. The throw on to first in time. 4-6-3 inning double play for the Mariners. We go to the bottom half of the 6th inning. 9-3. The Settlers are leading it. You're listening and watching Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. We go to the bottom half of the 6th inning, 9-3. The Settlers lead it. Nick Varda going to lead things off. It's going to be Varda, R.J. Williams, and Nick Emanuel for the Mariners here in the home half of 6th inning. 7 runs in the top half of the 5th inning, and 2 for the Mariners in the bottom half of the 5th inning. That big inning for both squads, but Settlers with more. Pitch down low, 1-0. Varda was showing bunt, but pulled it back. That one swung on. That one's flied out to left field. Carrying pretty well, but going to make the catch is the left fielder Johnson for out number 1.
One up, one down. The left fielder now bats for Grand Lake. Number 36, R.J. Williams.
So one God, R.J. Williams, comes to the plate. He's 1 for 2 on the day. Pushed a bunt single to the right-hand side of the field for his hit. Threw his bunt again. Up high, 1-0. Mariners tying last year's win total with 23 yesterday. And eclipse it here in the next 3 games. Pitch down low and inside, 2-0. We're in the home half of the 6th inning, only playing 7 today, so kind of almost like the 8th inning here. The pitch, that one's over for a strike. 2-1. Duran Wines delivers. That one is fouled off by R.J. Williams. He tries to bunt. 2-2. That one swung on. That one's going to find the gap between short and third. The shortstop Pimentel was playing R.J. Williams well up the middle, and he slapped it the other way. So good piece of hitting from R.J. Williams. He reaches on a 1-out single.
That'll bring up the designated hitter.
Number
45,
Nick Emanuel. So 1 on, 1 gone. Manuel to the plate. He looks at a pitch outside, 1-0. Nine 3 Settlers lead it. Uran still on the mound, dealing for the Settlers. Time is called. Uran with 96 pitches on the afternoon. 61 for strikes. So about 60% though, so good. That pitch swung on and missed. 1-1 the count on Emanuel. Emanuel in about 30 at-bats for the Mariners, batting around 300 with a home run and 2 RBIs. He's 0 for 2 tonight. Here's the pitch. Over for a strike. 1-2. 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 gone. Throw over. Almost got away from Uran again. Goes through that one away. R.J. Williams back in safely. A pitch, just a bit outside. 2-2. And R.J. Williams caught in a pick. A rundown as he's thrown out trying to take second. Nice move from Uran. 2 gone now in the inning. R.J. Williams out. 2 gone now in the inning. Manuel fouls it back. Remains 2-2 on him. Next pitch, swing and miss, but ball in the dirt and throw down to first in time. Ends the inning.
Mariners don't score, bottom of the 6th. Moving to inning
So we go to the top half of the 7th inning. Final stretch here for Game 1 of the doubleheader. Licking County leads 9-3. You're listening and watching Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. Top of the 7th inning, 9-3. Licking County leads it here at Montgomery Field for Game 1 of the doubleheader. Nick Newton still on the mound for the Mariners. A pitch swung on line right back up the middle for a base hit. 1 pitch, 1 on now.
Nobody out, runner at first. Stepping in the batter's box, the right fielder, number 39, Nick Warren.
Nick Warren steps to the plate. He is, let's do math here, 0 for 2. Oh, I didn't see that. Looking off a red screen. I'm trying to make it harder than it is. Runner on first. The pitch inside, 1-0. Warren was hit by a pitch, came around to score in his last at-bat. Runner on first. Rapinski. He got that hit. Now he's off and running. That one swung on, and a beautiful hit and run into right field. Unfortunately, Rapinski didn't know where the ball was at. He was trying to head back to first base, but he's on at second base. Didn't know where it was at, and luckily for the Mariners, he couldn't pick up the ball.
First and second, brings up the third baseman, number 31, Brady Bedingfield.
Brady Bedingfield comes to the plate. 2 for 3 with a single and a double and 2 RBIs. And a run scored. Here's the pitch. That's fouled off. 0-1 the count on Bedingfield, the third baseman. A pitch outside, 1-1. That pitch swung on and fouled away. 1-2. Runner takes off. The throw to third. And he's thrown out. As Licking County calling for a balk, but not going to get the call. I thought he stepped back before he broke. Now there's one gone in the inning, and a runner on first. So lead runner out. Here's the pitch. Up high. 2-2. Two balls, two strikes. Newton comes set. The pitch. Fouled off the end of the bat. Count remains 2-2. I'm now blowing out to right center field. Here on Montgomery Field. Newton comes set. The next pitch up high. Full count. You're on Brady Bettingfield. A pitch just a bit inside.
One away, 2-1. That'll bring up the left fielder, number 3, Mitchell Johnson.
Well, runners on second and first. One gone. Mitchell Johnson comes to the plate. 1 for 3 on the day. Single came around to score that pitch outside. 1-0. Pitch swung on. Buckman up with it. Flips it to Osmo on to first. In time. What a beautiful turning double play that was. Buckman backhands it, turns around, flips it to Osmo, and he turns on to first to retire the side. We go to the bottom half of the 7th. Mariners have to score 6 to keep the game going. We'll be right back. You're listening and watching Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. Cole Womack going to lead it off for the Mariners here. Ran, I think he's still on the mound. That pitch down low, 1-0. See how many pitches he's got. He's got to be up over 100 by this point. I don't know. There's the pitch. That one in there for a strike. 1-1. The 1-1. Swung on, broken bat, and that one is going to drop into left field for a base hit. Broken bat single for Cole Womack to lead off the bottom half of the 7th inning here. As the barrel of it goes flying towards about midway
3, Stevens.
between short and third. And in line with the base path. So runner on first. No one gone. Fitzsimmons coming to the plate. Fitzsimmons 0 for 1 with the run scored. He walked and came around to score in his last AB. Here's the pitch. That one swung on and missed. 0-1. And approaching at 105 pitches right now. And he throws over. Womack back in safely. And comes set. The pitch inside. 1-1 the count on Fitzsimmons. 9-3 Settlers lead here. Bottom half of the 7th inning. They're only playing 7. Doubleheader. It's pitch swung on line foul down the left field line. Yeah, moves to 1-2. Here's the next pitch. That one swung on. That one's lined in the left field. That's going to get down for a base hit. So back-to-back singles to lead off the bottom half of the 7th inning here for the Mariners. As we will go back to the top of the order in Joe Isles. He's 1 for 1, an RBI. Sac fly in the 3rd, and he singled his last time up. Roble goes out to talk to Uran.
Nobody out and 2 on. That'll bring up the leadoff hitter. He's also the catcher. Number 9, Joe Hiles.
Oh, here's the pitch to Isles. That one is over for a strike, 0-1. Womack at second, Fitzsimmons at first. Oh, 1 count and Isles. The pitch down and in, 1-1. Rand comes set. The 1-1. Check the swing. It's called a strike, I think, anyways. 1-2. Isles down on the count. 1-2 here. Second and first are base runners. The pitch swung on. That one's line in left field. Another base hit for Joe Isles. Cole Womack being waved. He'll round third to home. The throw to the plate, not going to be in time. That one gets to the backstop. Fitzsimmons and Isles moving up a base each. So it's going to be second and third. No one out. RBI single for Joe Isles. 9-4 the advantage here for Licking County now.
Nobody out, 2 on. Run home makes the score 9-4. Brings up the shortstop. Number 18, Nate Osmo.
So Nate Osmo comes to the plate. Runners on second and third. No one gone. Bottom half the 7th inning. Here's the pitch. That's in there for a strike, 0-1 on Nate Osmo. The 0-1. Up high, 1-1. Next pitch outside. 2-1 the count on Nate Osmo. A pause, and now the 2-1 pitch to Osmo. That one's swung, that one's lining right center field. That's going to get down for a base hit. Fitzsimmons comes in to score. Isles running right behind him, throw to the plate, not going to be in time. And it's a 2-run RBI single for Nate Osmo. Mariners coming back here. It's a 9-6 now as Mariners have scored 3 here in the bottom half of the 7th. Do we have a pitching change for you? Uran could be running out of gas. And yes, we will have a pitching change, I believe. So we'll be right back. Runner on first, no one gone for the Mariners here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. You're listening and watching Grand Lake Mariner Baseball right here on YouTube. Don't go anywhere. We're still here in the bottom half of the 7th inning. No one gone, 3 runs in.
Malinowski pitching for the Settlers.
As Osmo on at first. Blake Buckman to the plate. New pitcher is John Bowser. 6'1", 175. Apollo, Pennsylvania. Plays at the California University of Pennsylvania. What does it say?
Oh, my roster shows Nate Malinowski. Mine does. You got a new roster?
Oh, it's a 1-1 count here on Blake Buckman. Hauser comes set. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2 on Blake Buckman. Hauser, no wins, no losses on the year. 10.8 ERA, making his third appearance only for the Settlers. He's pitched in the 3 1/3 innings. 2 strikeouts, 3 walks, 6 hits allowed. Pitched July 27th and July 21st. It's the Ironman and Graders. His throw over, Osmo back in safely. His last outing was the trickiest one for him. He went 3, gave up 4. All of those earned 6 hits, 1 walk, and 2 strikeouts for the right-hander. One ball, 2 strikes. The count. Here's the pitch to Buckman, fouled off. Hauser on the mound. Throw over, Osmo back in, diving safely. Still 1-2 count here on Blake Buckman. It was 0 for 3 on the afternoon. Bottom 7, 9-6 is the score. Hauser comes set. Here's the pitch. Called strike 3. There's one gone.
1 out, 1 on. That'll bring up the first baseman.
And bring up Tucker Linder to the plate. So 1 gone in the inning. Osmo still down at first base. Tucker Linder, who is 1 for 3 on the afternoon. Game 1 of the doubleheader. Hauser comes set. The pitch. That one swung on. That one is ripped into left field. There's a base hit. Osmo on his way to third base. The throw into third. It's going to be offline. Linder on his way to second. So rule it a single. Linder advances to second on the throw. Runners on second and third with 1 gone. And Nick Varda comes to the plate. Varda, he's 0 for 3 on the night. So out to left field. His last debut.
1 away and 2 on. That'll bring
Oh,
up
second and
field,
third.
number 35, Nick Varda.
With 1 gone here in the bottom half of the 7th. Reminder, game 1 doubleheader. And on every doubleheader, you only play 7 innings. So Mariners looking to make a comeback here. Nick Varda's at the plate. Here's the first pitch to him. That one's in there for a strike. 0-1. I don't know why I texted you. That pitch swung on. That one's fouled off the left-hand side. Count goes 0-2 on Varda. Varda gonna have to battle now. R.J. Williams, the on-deck hitter. Hauser comes set. The 0-2 pitch swung on. This one's hit out to center field pretty well, but right at the center fielder. And it's going to be a sac fly. A run scores. Mariners down to their final out.
2 outs. Run comes across.
9-7's the score. R.J. Williams coming to the plate. He's the tying run.
R.J. Williams.
RJ 2 for 3 on the afternoon. Tucker Linder down at second base. Mariners now with more hits than the Settlers. A pitch swung on a missed. 0-1. There's the next pitch. That one in the dirt. Quick throw back to second base, but Linder back in safely. It's a 1-1 count. The next pitch to RJ, swing and a miss. Adam fishing there. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That one's fouled off. RJ Williams stays alive. One ball, 2 strikes, 2 gone. Hauser comes set. Time is called by Williams at the plate. The pause, the 1-2 pitch. Called strike 3, ball game. The Mariners drop the game 1 of the doubleheader as Licking County wins 9-7. The comeback effort falls short of grand for the Mariners. We'll play another one here in 30 minutes. Mariners fall to 23-17. Licking County improves to 17-21. We'll be right back here at Montgomery Field in a little bit. Just watch Twitter for the new link or search Grand Lake Mariners when we come back. But Mariners fall by a score of 9-7 here in game 1.
Our Grand Lake Mariner player with the game